Hey guys, Lucky Star Shi-Roku here, and we are going to be doing a Let's Play of Sonic Adventure. Now, let's see, start a new file. Let's just go on the options, just so, well, let's have a quick little look over the options. Yeah, there's not really much we can do here. So let's just go straight into Adventure so I can do the housekeeping. Okay, so before we get into the actual game, let's just do a little bit of housekeeping. You know, just the basic, the usual protocol stuff, you know. Yeah, so, first of all, bit of a disclaimer for Sonic Adventure. Obviously, you know, I mean, it's, you know, obviously it's a Let's Play, so it should be pretty obvious, but I still feel like it needs to be said just in case. So again, spoiler warning for Sonic Adventure. If you haven't played the game yourself, there's your warning, but there you go. Okay, so next up, let's go over the platforms and stuff. So, the game originally came out on the Sega Dreamcast through round about 1998 to 1999, and then the game got the DX remaster in quotations. I'm personally not a fan, but the game got a remaster in the early 2000s, so 2003, 2004 for the Nintendo GameCube and PC CD-ROM. That was in the early 2000s, and then the game got a report for all the online stuff. So that's Steam, Xbox Live, and PSN. That was in 2010 to 2011. Now, personally, recommendations, if I was to recommend anything, I the original Dreamcast one is okay, but if I was to recommend any version at all, I would definitely recommend the Steam version. Mainly because, well, you can mod it. You can basically do whatever you want to make the game look or feel better. You can have the original DX graphics if you want. You can have the original characters, or you can mod it to basically behave more like the original Dreamcast, which is what I've done. So basically, I've got a bunch of mods to just make the game look and feel better. So it's nothing too crazy, just, you know, Dreamcast conversion, like character conversion. It's just all the mods to make the game just generally feel more like the original version, just with a few modern touches here and there. But yeah, so but again, I don't recommend, like, the only version I'd really recommend is the Steam version, just because you can mod it. Okay, in terms of extra, oh yeah, right. Okay, so my overall plan for the game is basically just a full normal Let's Play with a few mods here and there. Again, nothing too crazy, just the mods to make the game look and feel better. Okay, extras. I've got a few things planned. Really, just an emblem guide, you know, sub games, like mission mode, A and B level, Chow guide, Chow races, and then just one last video just to showcase all the mods and cheat codes. I've already had a look in the config, not really much to do, so yeah, the last thing to do really is, if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and join my official Discord. And with all that said, let's jump right into the game with Sonic.
men. Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
And of course the game throws us straight into a boss battle with Chaos Zero and gives you 2 rings by default. Now, this guy's really not that difficult at all. Like, you just need to like use the homing attack and just hit him a few times until his health is down. It's really not that difficult at all. I'll talk about the controls in just a minute, like once we get into the first stage, but yeah, it's just a case of just avoid his attacks and then hit him 3 times, and that's pretty much it.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time. Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Huh? What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah! Tails! Now, what am I gonna do with you?
Okay, and that basically leads us into the first hub world. So Sonic Adventure has hub worlds, 3 of them, and this is the first one, Station Square. So hub worlds are basically where you can just kind of, it's basically so you don't always have to be in a level. You can just take a time, relax in the hub world for a bit, and then just basically go and play the level at your leisure, pretty much. But we may as well go into the first level so I can, you know, just get a bit more done and also explain the controls. So in we go to the first action stage, Emerald Coast. Okay, Rescue Tails. So, okay, so this is probably a good chance for me to explain the controls. So, alright, so you can move around with the left thumbstick. You can control the camera with the triggers. You can open up the menu, the pause menu, with the start button. You can perform various actions with the X button. So that's various actions like picking things up, attacking, just general stuff like that. And you can press A to jump. And if you double tap A with Sonic, you can perform a homing attack. Like so. Okay, so you'll notice that I destroyed the enemy and a small animal came out of that. I'll show what that does in the extras quite a while away now, but I will be showing what they do later. But for now, let's just, like, you don't really need to destroy enemies right now. You can if you want, but I'll show what the small animals do later. But for now, let's just carry on with the level. So, I'm sure everyone knows by now, like with Sonic games, but basically, the more rings you have, like, basically you need at least 1 ring to avoid taking a fatal hit when you, so basically if you if you have at least one ring, you'll lose all your rings before taking a fatal hit, so it's always advisable to have at least one ring on you at all times. Okay, that's another checkpoint. Yeah, the Sonic Adventure levels are pretty easy, all things considered. Well, easier compared to Sonic Adventure 2. Oh yeah, I do have a bit of a bias, towards Sonic Adventure 1. Like, Sonic Adventure 1, I played to death as a kid. I grew up playing as a kid. First the PC CD-ROM version, and then later on the Xbox 360 version, and then obviously finally the Steam version, which I was able to make the game look much better with all the mods and stuff. Again, I'll probably have the link to all the mods and stuff in the description. For anyone who wants to check this out, like I always have a link to the game and like on the Steam page of the game if it's on Steam, and link to all the mods. You can go and check out all that in the description if you want. I do recommend using the mod. Like I do recommend having the mods as they give you the best experience in the game. Hey, look, floating penguin. But yeah, there are various shortcuts you can take throughout the levels. I'll be showing the shortcuts. Like I might be showing some of the shortcuts here, but you'll be seeing a lot more of them in the extras. Again, I'm going to be showing a lot of stuff in the extras, such as Chow Gardens, like what the animals do, various shortcuts, and just, you know, I'm going to be showing a lot of stuff in the extras, so keep an eye out for that. But for now, let's continue onwards. Okay, so this next shortcut here, which I'm going to take, is vital to, yeah, basically don't take the normal path there if you're doing the A and B levels. Otherwise, you might not reach the goal in time. But yeah, I do have a bias towards Sonic Adventure 1 and again Sonic Adventure 2. Now, again, I don't mean to say that I hate Sonic Adventure 2, because again, hate's a very strong word. It's just, I have a lot more fond memories of Sonic Adventure 1 than I do with Sonic Adventure 2. Again, I don't hate Sonic Adventure 2. I don't hate the game. It's, you know, again, credit where it's due. I just think that it's a little, I just feel like it's a little overrated in my opinion. Like, I always feel like that out of the two, I felt like Sonic Adventure 1 was the better game out of the two. Like, yeah, sure, Sonic Adventure 2 does have its good points as well. I'm not trying to say that Sonic Adventure 2 is crap, because I know a lot of people have fond memories with Sonic Adventure 2, and I'm not trying to crap on those people, but personally for me, I will be doing Sonic Adventure 2 at some point probably, but just know that I don't have the same level of love for it as I do with Adventure 1. Okay, so this is a jump panel.
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel, or else you'll fall.
Okay, so basically this is a jump panel, and basically you want to jump as soon as you land on the next panel, otherwise you'll fall. Like that. So basically you want to keep mashing the jump button until you reach your destination pretty much. So again, that's how you fail, and yeah, just keep mashing until you reach your destination, and that's pretty much how that works. Ow! Okay, monkey. Also, interesting thing with the bombs is if you're quick enough, you can actually pick up the bomb. I might show that at some point in one of the episodes, but if you are quick enough, you can actually pick up the bomb and throw them back at the enemy. And while you're holding the bomb, it won't blow up. So while you're holding the bomb, it will not blow up at all. So you can pick up the bomb and throw it back at the Kikis if you want. You do have to be somewhat quick with the timing and stuff. So it is a little risky, but definitely worth it if you can pull it off. Anyway, Tails is just over here, so this is pretty much the end of the level.
Yes.
Also, it might just be me, but did Tails look like classic Tails? Like the blue in his eyes are gone? Might just be me.
Yeah, not bad.
Yep. And we got an emblem.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharged! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've gotta show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
Okay, and now we can play as Tails, which that would also get you a achievement. So every time you unlock a character, you also get an achievement for it as well. But yeah, and that also unlocks more of the adventure field. So the more you go through the game, like for example, I think before in the game, like you couldn't. Yeah, I believe that's opened up now. That wasn't open before, I don't think. Not very checked, but yeah. See, we can't go that way. So the more of the so the deeper into the story you go, the more areas will open up to you. And if you go in there, again, I'll be showing that during the extras, but if you go in there, that leads to the Chow Gardens, but again, I'll be showing all of that during the extras. So that's more stuff to look forward to. So yeah, we go out here, and yeah, so out here, so basically this is more part of the hub world, so we've got most of it open now. There's just 1 or 2 areas that aren't opened just yet, and yeah, we can do various things here, such as like, now you notice there are a lot of like NPCs, like just random NPCs which you can talk to. Some of them will actually have little subplots and side stories, so it is nice to talk to them from time to time. Particularly you. Like, I think this is probably one of my favorites, like side characters. One of the NPCs I have my. Out of all of the NPC side stories, this is definitely one of my favorites. And so basically, as you go through the game, as you talk to NPCs, like they'll actually react to what's going on in the game. So it is good to check back with them every so often. Again, it gives you more incentive to like explore the adventure fields when you're not playing the levels. So again, it's good to check. It's good to check over with these NPCs every so often. Do you like the view from the station? I love the sea. The sea is always there for me. It is very pretty. I do like the sea. Okay, so let's see. There's also sea. I don't think for well-old relationship or new relationship. That's what I would say. Okay. Okay, yeah. Sometimes we'll say something of it, like sometimes we'll say stuff of interest, sometimes they won't. Again, some NPCs are more interesting than others. I own this building. Well, I'm not sure about this, but I heard someone saw a monster. The road into the city offices are closed off right now. Okay, so basically, if we go back here, it's closed off right now. As you can see, there's a couple police cars here, but if we go back there, that's actually where we fought Chaos Zero a little earlier. So, yeah, we do get to go back there a little bit later, but not just yet. So again, let's just quickly have a little look around. So it's a pretty nice area, and again, this is probably where you're going to spend a lot of your time. So think of these hub worlds kind of like your home during the game, you know, where you always return to. So this is Twinkle Park. This will open up as a level later. Okay, let's talk to the NPC. Oh, right. Also, if you're ever lost in the game, you can always go to this ball light. There's one here, and there's one in the Mystic Ruins, which is the second adventure field. And you can speak to the tutorial guide, and she'll give you a little indicator on what you need to do or where you need to go.
Take the train to the Mystic Ruins.
So yeah, if you're ever lost on what to do, just ask her. If you're not in the right area, she'll say go to a certain area, and that's a little indicator if you're in the wrong part of the game. But if you're ever lost, just go to her. Okay, let's just quickly talk to my favourite NPC of the game. Have you heard? Somewhere out there is a man called Dr. Robotnik. First, he captures helpless animals, and then throws them into machines. Those poor animals. Don't worry, I've been rescuing them along the way. But yeah, she is my... I definitely think she's my favourite NPC. Like, it's always good. I think I will probably like checking back with her from time to time. I think it's during Tales' story where like towards the end of Tales' story where her plot really gets me. So basically the whole subplot with her is basically she's just waiting for her dad, which is really sweet. Like just waiting at the train station and like through the night, like through the day, through the night, and that's, you know, that's dedication. It just goes to show like how it just really pulls at your heartstrings, doesn't it? Just how long she's willing to wait, because I mean, again, I don't know what time it is in Station Square, like what season it is, but the fact she's waiting all day and all night for him, like that's dedication. That's loyalty right there. It's beautiful. But anyway, I've rambled on enough about the NPC, so let's just go on to the train.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Okay, more NPCs, and okay, this is Mr. Know-It-All. If you speak to him, he'll give you various tips about the game, except I've kind of beaten this game more times than I can count, so there's not really much he can say that I don't already know. So let's see here. I am Mr. Know-It-All. Here's a tip. I'm probably going to know it already. When you jump, it makes a big difference. Yeah. How long you hold down the button, hold it longer and you can jump even longer and higher. Did you know that? Yes, I did. Oh, crap. Finally, Station Square. I'm going to the beach and casino and Twinkle Park. Okay, sound like a plan. Right. This is Central Station Square. If you want to go to Mystic Ruins, take the train. If you're going to research the trip fee, of course, only a real adventurer takes a trip to such a remote place. Yeah, the Mystic Ruins is not really much going on for it, so yeah. Okay, I don't think any of these NPCs have anything interesting to say. I think we've already spoke to the interesting ones. So let's just go on the train. Welcome to the Mystic Ruins, the second adventure field. So yeah, this is the second adventure field, the Mystic Ruins. To get back to Station Square, just take the train once again. It's a pretty nice area. Again, pretty remote, pretty quiet. Yeah, so just a quick little run around, just a quick little tour. So like, later on this, a trolley car appears here, which leads to the jungle, which we'll explore later on throughout the stories. There's a little water hole here, where you can get a chow egg. Again, more on that later. Here leads to Windy Valley. I'll show that maybe this episode or next episode. I don't know yet, depending on the timer. But this leads to Angel Island, which will open up later. Over there leads to Tilda's workshop, and then there's a cave back there which leads to the Chow Garden. Again, I'll show all of that all in due time. But if you're ever lost, again, you can always go to Takal, which is right here. So if you're ever lost on what to do or where to go, just talk to Takal.
Tails' workshop should be around here somewhere.
Okay, so that's a little indication of what we need to do. So let's go on ahead and go up here. And yeah, I think we, if anyone's played the game, you pretty much know what's coming.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik,
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans, and now I'm gonna put them to work.
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds. Better not interfere, or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force, the hard way.
And this is the second boss fight of the game, the Egg Hornet. So this is a pretty simple boss fight, basically just collect some rings and then just quickly run around. He'll launch a barrage of missiles which are easy to dodge. Like each time he launches another round of missiles, so just dodge the missiles and then wait for him to charge at you, and then he'll get stuck in the ground and that will be your chance to hit him. So this time he's going to launch 2 lots of missiles. Again, just either spin dash or run, whatever is easier for you. And then we just wait for him to attack again.
All systems, full power.
And attack him again.
He's not gonna get away with this.
I think I am. Okay, just carry on again. Now he's going to launch 3 lots of missiles. Okay. And now we just wait for him to charge. And we're done here.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Yep. Not too difficult, really.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Oh no!
Come on, Chaos. Time to eat.
Chaos? Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
Oh, yes. It's just as the stone tablets predicted. His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald. With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible and work for me. Together, we'll destroy Station Square. And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all. Come on, Chaos, let's find another emerald, shall we?
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails!
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
Yep, but I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode for now. It seems like a good stopping point, and my timer did just go off, and yeah, I do like to go a little bit past the time, but not too much. So this seems like a decent stopping point. So yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in. To anyone who is new to me, and anyone who's new to me and the channel in general, so my name is Lucky Star Shi-Roku. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. I hope you consider subscribing if you haven't already. But yes, my name is Lucky Star Shi-Roku, and I do have a channel introduction video for you guys to go and check out if you want. That is at the home page of my YouTube channel. But for anyone who is new and thinking of sticking around, again, please do so if you want as well. If you like my content and you want to see more from me, do stick around. Do consider sticking around as well if you want. But basically, a basic rundown for my schedule is basically I record so 6 days a week. So I record Monday to Saturday, like so every day, 6 days a week, around about 6 to 7 ish usually. So I record 6, like at the earliest 6 p.m. Like so 6 p.m. GMT, like 6 to 7 GMT UK time, and I'll spend the rest of the night editing to get the video out at 2 p.m. the following day. So that means you get a new video from me every single day, 6 days a week. So I'll record something, spend the rest of the night editing to have the video out at 2 p.m. the following day. So new video from me every single day at 2 p.m. So I'll have multiple games going out at once just to keep variety going. And then once something finishes, I'll have something to replace it. Just again, keep variety going. So that means I'll keep alternating between games to keep variety and all that kind of stuff. So again, that's a basic rundown of my schedule. So again, recording 6 days a week, record something at 6 or 7 p.m. Spend the rest of the night editing to get the video out 2 p.m. the following day. So that means you'll get a new video from me every single day, 6 days a week, from Monday to Saturday at 2 p.m. and randomly alternating between games to keep variety. And once something finishes, I will have something to replace it. But yeah, that's about it for my schedule. As always, again, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in, and with all that said, I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a good day, you guys.